And coming down the tunnel, an opportunity here at the home for the Atlanta Hawks. Looking sharp and focused for the task at hand. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Kristaps Porzingis.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Randall out there with Naz Reid. And it's Tyler in at point. And for Atlanta, the front court is Rizier and Johnson. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's the monster in at the 5, roaming the paint. GA, we are right in the thick of the season. What's an overlooked challenge for these players right now?
Staying fresh. You have to take care of your body and your mind. That'll pay dividends in the stretch run.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Johnson. From past the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Always feels good getting that first one in the bank.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Here's Randall. Boy, he was something else against the Lakers. Tyler. Off target from three-point range. Young with the ball. Pass to Rizier. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Edwards. Here's Tyler. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Now Daniels. Rizier in the corner. Johnson outside. Now here is Young. Daniels passes to the monster. Randall brings the double team. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly a foul.
The Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Pass to McDaniels. And here's Randall. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, Julius Randle, we know this, loves to finish despite being fouled. This guy will play through contact, no problem.
DB, ever since winning the most improved player back in 2021, Randall has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover.
That free throw good from Randall.
Well, Julius Randle has made it clear he has big aspirations as a player. And what you love is he's going to invest the time to make his game all that much more dangerous.
Now, here is Young. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Here's the monster. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Julius Randle picks one up. The Hawks shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. The first free throw is good, and the Timberwolves making a change here. Langford's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. Their team's main focus tonight, well, it starts with All-Star Anthony Edwards. He said Ant is an incredible player. He's so physical. We have to throw multiple bodies at him. It's got to be a team effort to keep Edwards in check. An ambitious game plan. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Here is Daniels. His last outing, he had 8 points. Pass to Rizachet. The Hawks working the ball around. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Out to the right wing. Rizachet with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Pass to Langford. Shoots over Johnson. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
On its way from Young for 2. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
And the thing about Young's jumper, it's almost intimidating. And that unlocks so many other options for him.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. Number 5, the Hawks.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
Last outing for the Hawks, it was a loss to the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Yeah, always disappointing when you allow a team to come back, but as we all know, no lead is safe in the NBA.
Now here's Edwards. 14 points from him the last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Shot clock at 6. Here's Tyler, defended by Young. Rebound by the Hawks.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. A three-pointer is right on target. Johnson's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Atlanta. Timberwolves trail by 9. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now here's Reed. 11 points for him in that last game against the Lakers. Reed with a screen for Edwards. A nice shot by McDaniels.
Oh, Mr. McDaniels with the response. How competitive is this guy?
And here's Daniels. Pass to the monster. Here's Ricochet from downtown. Here's the monster. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
Edwards dishes to McDaniels. Knocked away. Here's Daniels. Hasn't made one yet. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
And with the moment here, let's check out the numbers for McDaniels, how his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 7 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's a great presence on the glass. He'll battle inside for every rebound.
He's certainly not afraid to mix it up. When bodies are around or flying, he's usually at the point of it.
Here's Tyler, another key contributor to that nice win against the Lakers. The shot by McDaniels, no good. Here's the Hawks with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Ricochet. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Hawks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Timberwolves trail by 9. To the middle. Here's Edwards. And he can't bank that one in. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. The Hawks again can't hit.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
McDaniels passes to Tyler. The shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
That's a smart pass from Jaden McDaniels. Just finds a teammate operating with a little space.
Young outside. Now Daniels. Still yet to score. Inside. Here's the monster. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at the Hawks. They're 6th right now in the conference with lots of time to make a move.
Well, right now for the Hawks,
They've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but just give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
Resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
pass to Langford. Here's Tyler. Plenty of space. And he gets the jumper to drop. Tyler's got his second basket. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They lead by 7. Now here's Johnson. Three-pointer. Good on the triple.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And Tyler kicks to Reed. Outside Edwards. Langford with this screen for Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Johnson. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Johnson, the pass to Young. Shoots over McDaniels. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. Zinkas is checked in for the Monster. And the Timberwolves also making a change. DiVincenzo's checked in. Here is Edwards. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game. Here's Tyler. Back to Edwards. Five on the clock. Reed kicks to Tyler. Misses the three.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his size.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there.
Now here's Edwards. After the miss from Trae Young. Quickly, let's check out the league leaders in assists. Trae Young on top.
It's hard to argue with his status as the best passer in the NBA right now. He just distributes the ball so well.
And the first one at the line is good for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Johnson. Money comes in for Riza. And Thunder subbed in for Daniels. No good on the second free throw. Atlanta leading by 7. Here's Carey. There's the triple. They get the rebound. Nice shot by Porzingis.
Well, you love the physicality by Porzingis. Mix it up off the backboards, KP.
The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the NBA again set records for attendance. Overall, arenas were filled to 98% of capacity. Commissioner Adam Silver says we're in a great position. You almost can't fit more people in our arenas. Kevin, he made it clear the area for growth is in media and especially in mobile viewing.
David, you know this, directly to the fan. I mean, my goodness, all the different ways you can consume the game, it's beautiful. Pass to Dillingham. And here's Langford. Dillingham with it. He had 13 points in the win against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Yeah, don't forget how great he was drawing contact and getting himself to the free throw line. Picked up a ton of easy points there.
Young outside. Here's Carey, defended by DiVincenzo. On its way from Young for two. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts. Timberwolves trail by 8. Pass to Miller. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good for Miller. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 6-point game. Out to the right wing. Okongwu with a screen on DiVincenzo. Now, here is Young. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up from the top of the key. Minnesota with the rebound. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
You wonder if they're looking to take control of this one early. And when you have more talent, you want to keep the other guys from gaining any confidence.
Here's Okongwu. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And it's Miller atop the key. 1:51 left in the first, and the shot goes down.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Here's Carey. He has yet to score. Shoots from the high post, and the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
And here is DiVincenzo. Now Miller. Pass to Dillingham. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Dillingham's got 6.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Carey. Now, here's Okongwu. Covered by Miller, and Miller with the block. On the wing, DiVincenzo. And again, it's Minnesota. 46 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Carey. Okongwu with a screen on DiVincenzo. Pass to Okongwu. Over Miller. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what.
The Hawks leading by 5. Porzingis passes to Young. Lets the three fly. Bangs home the trifecta. And now it's an 8-point Atlanta lead. Jalen Johnson, he's been the guy making things happen for Atlanta. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. Back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times, it's to ignite it.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Anthony Edwards out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Naz Reid. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Dillingham in at the point. Now Daniels following the miss by Julius Randle from deep. Porzingis with a screen on DiVincenzo. Daniels kicks to Porzingis. Off target with his three.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Got a piece of it. Porzingis with the steal. Daniels dishes to Young. Here's Cool Hands. Randle grabs the board. Timberwolves trail by 8. It's Edwards on the wing. Randle outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, Julius Randle is never going to back away from a defensive player. He knows he's got the strength to play through contact. Nice job drawing the foul.
First one falls for him. So for the Hawks, the Monsters checked in for Porzingis. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Trae Young. Tyler, he's checked in for Minnesota. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Hawks leading by 6. On the wing, Daniels. Nothing on the board. Pass to Cool Hands. Alexander Walker with the ball. Here's the Monster. Good work there as it goes. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Edwards looking it over. Reid with a screen for Edwards. Oh, good with the triple.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Now, Alexander Walker. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Cool Hands. He goes up again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
The Hawks have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. Daniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Timberwolves trail by 10. Tyler passes to Randall. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Cranes it from beyond the arc. McDaniels got 6.
I tell you, totally fluid mechanics by Jaden McDaniels. Ready in the catch-and-shoot situation, folks.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's the monster, guarded by Reed. Johnson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Randall dishes to McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Outside for Randall. That 3 off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Daniels passes to Cool Hands. Back to Daniels. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Fades back. And that one's good. The monster. 14 points for him.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
So it's the Timberwolves now. After the basket by Atlanta, it will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Edwards.
That is big-time strength from Anthony Edwards. He's got the perfect basketball frame.
You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. And I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guys.
And taking a look now at the stats for Johnson. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. Averaging about 15 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And Olynyk kicks to Daniels. Back to Olynyk. Clock at 6. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Daniels from outside. Julius Randle with the rebound. And Randle has got the ball here for Minnesota. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. A nice shot by Tyler.
Yeah, Julius Randle has a good feel on the offensive end. On time and on target with the pass.
And here's Daniels. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Olynyk. Three-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists in the game. Timberwolves trail by 6. Reed with it. Here's Tyler. Randle outside. Rebound by the Hawks.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Here's Tyler. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
With the second effort, Olynyk makes it off the glass. And now an 8-point Atlanta lead.
You know this, Olynyk has a terrific motor. He's always been a high-energy guy who makes things happen.
Randle outside. Edwards passes to McDaniels. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Hawks leading by 8. Releases. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA scoring-wise. The 4th spot held by Anthony Edwards.
And his contribution to his team offensively cannot be understated. He is always leading the way for them with his ability to put up points.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Here's Tyler. 7 points in the game. Here's Reed. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Yeah, Naz Reid, aware that ball hits my hands, I've got to be ready to rise and fire.
Alexander Walker passes to Olynyk. Johnson with it. Now defended by Randle. Johnson outside. Here's Alexander Walker. Minnesota with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Edwards. Back to Reed. Here's Shannon. Hits it from 3-point range. Now just a 3-point Atlanta lead.
Naz Reid, what a nice find. This guy always has his eyes up and ready to look for options.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Miller's checked in for Naz Reid. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Timberwolves. They're way down there in the conference standings, looking for a lot of improvement during the second half of the season.
Well, right now for the Timberwolves, they've been shockingly ineffective this season. I don't know if anyone thought they'd have this much of a struggle, but the chemistry's been horrible.
You hit it on the head. And they have a bunch of individual pieces that simply don't fit together, and it's led to a hugely disappointing season.
Here's Randle. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
Boy, there was plenty of contact down low, but Randle assertive and able to find the finish.
Alexander Walker on the wing. Still without a basket. And Olynyk kicks to Daniels. Shoots it. Atlanta again missing.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Timberwolves have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
He's off on the first. Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu comes in for Johnson. And Thunder subbed in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That one drops. He ties it up. Atlanta's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. To the inside, here's Carey. Nails the baby hook. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Pass to Shannon. Back to Edwards. To the wing on the left. Three-pointer, Randall. Rebounded by the Hawks. They've led by as much as 10.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Daniels with it. No scoring in this one. Here's Olynyk. And that one goes long. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Tyler. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here is Daniels. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. A moment now to check out some numbers for Trae Young.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
The first one falls. Porzingis is checked in for the Hawks. Trae Young comes in for Dyson Daniels. The Timberwolves also changing it up. Minot's checked in, and Dillingham subbed in for Tyler. He's perfect from the line this time.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Pass to Minot. At the elbow, Randall. Over Okongwu. Randall no good.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Porzingis passes to Young. Here's Carey. Back to Young. 5 to shoot. A nice shot by Carey. 6 points for Thunder.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Here now to see the numbers for Trae Young. Just an incredible month of basketball. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And going back to him being second in assists, it's his ability to control the pace of the game, his peripheral vision. That makes him such a great floor leader. Young with the steal. Now Rizashea taken away. Randall surveying the D. Here's Shannon. It's Miller on the wing. Put by Porzingis. Pass to Dillingham. Lets it go from deep. It's the three-point bomb. Dillingham's got 9.
Well, this is the all-around game of Julius Randle, right? We think he can score it, board it, but how about that pass?
Here's Carey. He has 6. Now Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Now here's Randle. Fires for 3. The rebound by Carey.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
And there it is for him. Now it's a 5-point. And a lead.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Dillingham with it. He's got 9. Miller with a screen on Young. Here's Dillingham. Knocks down the 3 ball. Dillingham's got 6 in the quarter.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
Well, the unicorn, Mr. Porzingis, the answer from 3, his specialty.
It's Miller on the wing. 1:41 left now here in the second. Dillingham, no good. The Hawks leading by 5. Young taking his time here. Pass to Carey. Got a piece of it. And they're pushing it up. Here's Dillingham. No one near Randle as he lets it go. Rebound, Atlanta. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now, Reza Shea from the paint. Dillingham with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
What a terrific move that was. Dillingham's got 14 points for the game.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Pass to Young. Fires from way outside. Einard pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
That's tipped. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Young outside. He's looking for Okongwu and finds him.
And hard to miss the wide open man that time. Kudos to Young for finding him.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the first half. Randle outside. .12 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Fires away from way outside. He doesn't hit that one. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks lead by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn Snyder, Quinn, what has to happen in the second half?
Well, we got to keep getting stops and really just make plays. Make plays on the offensive end and be solid defensively. No magic.
It's a pretty simple game, right, Coach? Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the Atlanta Hawks.
Their work on the glass has been superb tonight, chasing down every miss there, Ernie. That's their mindset.
Yeah, you can tell it was a focal point of their game plan coming in, and they've made good on that. Okay, fellas, now we'll look at the sharpshooters lining up for the three-point contest.
A bunch of long-range snipers, cold-blooded. Still a way to go with the selection process, but this is a strong start.
No question. I'd rather play alongside them than against them. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from the Monster.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Timberwolves trail by 5. The front court is Rizachet and Johnson. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. And it's the Monster in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Anthony Edwards is a 3-level scorer. He can beat you in a lot of ways, and he's extremely confident when the game is hanging in the balance.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Free throw good, Edwards.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
That one misses. And he nails the third. Now, here's Johnson. Young outside. And here's Daniels. Down low. And that one's good. The Monster. The Monster's got 16.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Edwards kicks to Reed. Pass to Tyler. Here's McDaniels. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Randall with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Edwards, no good. Atlanta leading by 5. Johnson at the elbow. That one good for 2. 11 points in the game.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Randle outside. Traps in the tray.
Well, Julius Randle has put in time to grow his ability to make three-point shots. Nice delivery.
Young outside. Pass to the monster. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. He gets it in there.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 6. McDaniels with the ball. 6 points for him. Edwards can't hit. Hawks have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And it's Risa Shea missing.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Randle outside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, Randle works so hard down low, earns him these fouls in the process.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
This season, the percentage right around 72%, so not the kind of success he was hoping for.
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. The Hawks leading by 5. Daniels passes to the monster. A fader. Randle grabs the board. Randle's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the right side. Back to McDaniels. Pass to Randle. Left side, Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Risa Shea's got 4 rebounds in this game. Daniels with it. Picked up by Edwards. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Johnson's shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 5. Now Reed. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Randle no good.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Johnson's shot is off. The Timberwolves have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Now here's Reed. Here's Tyler, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's his first trip to the line.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
first one falls for him. And the Hawks making a change here. Kane's checked in. And then for Minnesota, Langford's checked in for Julius Randle. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for McDaniels. And so he hits both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Young outside. Pass to Johnson. And here's Daniels. Still scoreless. The monster. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reeves got rebound number 5 here tonight. Langford with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Langford with it. Johnson on him. Here's Tyler. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Kane. Defended by DiVincenzo. Here's Young. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Young's got 9.
You know, improving on certain aspects of his game, it's crucial. Young continues to knock down these tough interior shots.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Cool hands checked in for the Hawks. Now we take a look at the 2K leaderboard to see who the best rebounders in the NBA have been over the last 10 games. Well, you look at the monster, a terrific rebounder, 5th overall.
When it comes to rebounding, it's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effectively.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 5-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Now, here's Reed. Outside, Edwards. Pass to Langford. Three-pointer on the way. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Daniels has got 5 rebounds tonight. Puts up a 3. And it's cool hands missing. Timberwolves trail by 5. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Here's what the Atlanta Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Sunday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Washington Wizards. Then on Tuesday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And the first one drops. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for the Monster. And he makes both free throws. Here is Daniels, still without a basket. Young outside, there's the 3. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Edwards got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Reed against Olynyk. Reed kicks to Tyler. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting. The Hawks leading. Here's Young. He's got 9. Lets a floater go. It's no good. He is 4 for 10 in the game.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Here's Edwards for the lead. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Kane, guarded by Reed. Reed with the block.
But give Naz Reid credit. He perfectly timed that block. Wow.
Olynyk has the open look. Trains the three-pointer. Olynyk's got 8 points.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Here's Tyler. He's got 13. Fires from deep. It balls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
So it's the Hawks now, following the 3 by Minnesota. Langford with it. Now Reed. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Kane. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Edwards with the block.
Wow, great defensive play by Anthony Edwards, engaged on that end of the floor right now.
Reed finds DiVincenzo. Now here's Reed. Offline with his 3. Here's Cool Hands. Nothing on the board. And it's good. 2 points.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Atlanta making some changes. Porzingis is checked in for Olynyk. Thunder comes in for Daniels. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Young. And then for Minnesota, Miller's checked in for Reed. Dillingham comes in for Edwards. And it's Mike Conley in for Tyler. Timberwolves trail by 3. Out to the wing. Here's Dillingham. Miller the pass to DiVincenzo. For the tie. Rebound Atlanta. They've led by as much as 10. Now here's Porzingis. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Carey. Can't connect from short range. Dillingham with it. He's got 14.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And when you look at Alexander Walker, Doris, so consistent from year to year.
This is a young man who knows his role, finds ways to help the team within the context of what the Stars are doing. And those are exactly the kind of role players you need in order to have a quality basketball team.
Here's Conley, following the bucket by the Hawks. Pass to DiVincenzo. Langford with it. From deep. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Here's Kane, over by Conley. Here's Cool Hands. Second chance shot. Here's Carey. No good from outside. Timberwolves trail by 5. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And he's good on the 3 ball. DiVincenzo's got 7 points.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Here's Carey. 8 points for him. Drills it from outside.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here is Miller following the three by Atlanta. And here is DiVincenzo. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. He's got 9.
Boy, nice shot. He didn't need the fadeaway to create separation, though. He was wide open.
Here's Carey. He's got 11. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now here's Conley. They trail by 6. Here's Langford. Banked in off the glass.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Pass to Cool Hands. .131 left in the third quarter. Here's Carey over Dillingham. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Carey's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Conley feeling it out. Now Dillingham driving the lane. Launches it. And it's Conley that time on the assist from Dillingham. Conley's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Hawks leading by 3. Pass to Porzingis. Over Miller. Porzingis can't hit. Minnesota shooting about 42% so far. Lobbed up there for Miller. One-on-one here. Here's Alexander Walker. Rebounded by Langford.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Miller. Kane grabs the board. Kane's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. To the paint and stolen by Miller. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Porzingis.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Shooting for Minnesota. Miller at the line for 2.
First free throw is good. So for the Hawks, Jalen Johnson's checked in for Cool Hands. And it's Reza Shea in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Minnesota also making some changes. Randall's checked in for Langford. And it's McDaniels in for Mike Conley. Both free throws good for Miller. Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Here's Carey. 16 points for him. Pass to Kane. The 3. The shot missing. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Hawks on top. They're up by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Hawks leading. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. They've got Julius Randle, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with the prodigy. Then there's Reed. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. Carey passes to Johnson. Here's Daniels. DiVincenzo with the rebound. The Timberwolves shooting 41% for the game. Pass to Tyler to take the lead. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Daniels has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Right wing. Here's Carey. Out to Porzingis. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And he nails that one right through the net. And the Hawks lead by 3. Porzingis has gone 5 of 7 from the floor here. DiVincenzo passes to Randle. McDaniels with the ball. Randle left side. Pass to Tyler. 6 to shoot. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. Randle's got 3 assists now in this one. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Here's Carey. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Timberwolves trail. Now DiVincenzo. Driving to the basket. It's stolen by Johnson. Porzingis against Reed. Here's Carey. And it's off from three-point range. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Here's McDaniels. Rebound by the Hawks. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Johnson. Misses off the left iron. And so it's Randle bringing it up now for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. McDaniels passes to Randle. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Hawks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. And Rizichet, the bucket on the assist by Johnson.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Randle outside. Pass to Tyler. Now here's DiVincenzo. Buries the jump shot.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Atlanta with the ball after the basket by Minnesota. Yep, it counts. And the Hawks lead by 4.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Randle outside. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Up top, Reed. McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. Reed with a screen for DiVincenzo. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. The Hawks have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Here's Carey, defended by DiVincenzo. Outside, Porzingis sinks the three-pointer.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific
Ball movement. Here's Tyler. Pass to DiVincenzo. Jacks up a three. Rebound by the Hawks. Reza Shea's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Carey. Reza Shea with it. Here's Carey. Shoots the three. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's Tyler. Pass to DiVincenzo. Hands it from downtown. DiVincenzo's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Porzingis with a screen on DiVincenzo. Now Porzingis, a 3-ball. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Challenging this D with the 3-ball. That's his 2nd from distance this half, and he also hit one in the first half, too.
And here is McDaniel. Now Randall, covered by Johnson. Fader on the way. Randall no good.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Outside, Porzingis. Here's Carey. Back to Porzingis. Takes a 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Randall with the ball. He's picked up by Reza Shea. Tyler passes to Randall. And here's Reed. The shot, no good. Nice D from Porzingis. The Hawks leading by 5. Pass to Daniels. Here's the 3. That doesn't go either for Porzingis. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Ball's knocked loose. And now Daniels pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Hawks.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Here's Tyler. Pass to Reed. Oh, here's Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Randall from outside. Nice D from Porzingis.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And that one's good. Reza Shea.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Reed. Here's Tyler. Will it go? And the layup is good. Tyler's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured. wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. Now, he heaped praise on the defense. He said, the pressure's great. I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. He thinks they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Now Young. Pass to the monster. Releases from 15. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. The Monsters got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks. Here is Edwards. Randall with the ball. Guarded by Porzingis. Porzingis against Randall. Here's Tyler. And the three off target.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
For your Hawks. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And it's become clear what a leader Young is on this team. He senses when they need an infusion of confidence and always tries to provide it.
Jalen Johnson's checked in for Atlanta. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And Young, a fiery competitor, someone who enjoys getting under the skin of opposing players.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Outside Edwards. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. We've heard some players, Doris, propose that refs should be fined for missed calls, especially with the game on the line. What do you think?
Kevin, I couldn't disagree more. First and foremost, the level of accountability for NBA officials is unprecedented. And keep in mind, there is discipline for high-profile mistakes and mistakes of all kinds. Every single game, every single call is evaluated, and you see their progression in terms of, yes, they'll officiate in the playoffs, or no, they won't. We are right where we need to be.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Offensive rebound. Pass to Daniels. Shot clock at 5. From deep. Here's the Monster. And finally they hit one. The Monsters got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Edwards kicks to Tyler. Now here's Reed. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, This is the value of Naz Reid, a center who can shoot it with great consistency from range.
The Hawks leading by 10. Young outside. Pass to Johnson. From the arc. It's hauled in by Edwards.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
Pocket 6. Fades away. And again, it's Minnesota.
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
Young with the ball. Shoots. Here's the monster. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. Atlanta making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in. And he ends up making the second, and that brings them within single digits.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
And here's Young. There's 1:38 left here in the fourth quarter. Porzingis can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 9. McDaniels with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
For the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 8. Jalen Johnson's checked in for the Hawks. And Edwards drops them both. The Hawks leading by 7. Pass to Young. Here's the monster, guarded by Reid. Here's the monster. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 8 rebounds in this game. And here's Edwards. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Randall. That's tipped. And he stays with it. Here is Edwards. 6 to shoot. Over Rizachet. Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
And that's an intentional foul.
Anthony Edwards. His fourth. Team's foul.
44 seconds left in the fourth. Young is double. Johnson, the pass to Young for the 3. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And the Timberwolves call time. They're down by 8. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
I mean, it's iffy that there's enough time to even get a quick shot and a foul.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Down low. Here's Rizachet. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
At the line, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 9. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win.
And so it's Atlanta with the W. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Trey, you guys had a look in your eyes tonight, so how satisfying was this win?
I mean, it feels great. It feels great getting a win. But at the end of the day, I mean, I'm just here to help my team win, whoever we're playing against, and that's all I care about.
Well, you all certainly did what you had to get this win, man. Congratulations. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, the Monster.